Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards, and in this video, I want to look at the top 15 Aaron Judge rookie cards. Rookie card rankings. I haven't done a video of rookie card rankings in a very long time. It's probably been maybe 6 months or so. But in these videos with rookie card rankings, I take this pyramid and I rank a player's 15 rookie cards, and I show you how much it's worth raw in a PSA 10 condition, how many are graded, and what the gem rate is to give you an idea of what the best rookie cards are to target. A couple ground rules is I do not include any parallels, image variations, or autographs. It's all just base rookie cards because generally speaking, a parallel of a card higher on this list is worth more than a similar parallel to a lower card on this list. So I want to show the base rookie cards to give you a general idea. I am not including Throwback Thursday or Transcendent or any type of online exclusive or box product that's super high end, with the exception of maybe Topps Chrome Sapphire. And on top of that, I do not include any prospect cards aside from the first Bowman card, because that is technically considered by some to be the true rookie in some cases. Either way, these are the top 15 Aaron Judge rookie cards. Before we start, if you are a sports card, trading card, baseball card fan, then this is the channel for you. I post 2 to 3 times every single week exclusively about this content, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss anything. All right, so at number 15, the number 15th card on this list is Topps Fire. Topps Fire is a very misunderstood product. It is low end, and it is one of the most low end products, but the thing is about Topps Fire, it's a retail exclusive product, and because of that, there's not very many of them, especially good condition. So this card, it is worth $11 raw. That's worth $100 in a PSA 10. There are only 109 PSA 10s, which is really low, and only 206 graded. That is a gem rate of about 52%, so pretty good gem rate. But on top of that, they're just really hard to find in good condition to actually send in for grading or to justify actually grading that card in general, which creates a very low supply of these cards. So Aaron Judge collectors, they want to get a PSA 10 run of all the rookie cards, for example, they'll be targeting this card and they'll have to pay up for it, which is why it has a spot on this list over more recognizable cards just because of the pure value it provides. At number 14, we have a card that was not on my radar until I listed every single card and kind of priced them out, but that is the Allen and Ginter X Aaron Judge. So there's Allen and Ginter, which is the base card, and there's Allen and Ginter X, which is a different version that is available to the masses, which is why I included it. But this card goes for $40 raw. There has not been a PSA 10 sale for a very, very long time, so I would assume it's $120 to $150 in the PSA 10. There's 20 PSA 10s is all in existence and only 71 graded. This is one of the lowest gem rates of only 28%, and you can see why with those black borders. If you can get a PSA 10, this card will command a premium. Again, raw it's $40, so I'm saying conservatively that $150 is probably where this would sit, but you never know in an auction when it's really, really hard to find. I would say this is more desirable than the base Allen and Ginter card. Next up, at number 13, we have another one of my very favorite brands. That's Bowman's Best. And it might be surprising this isn't super high on the list, but Bowman's Best wasn't as big of a product basically until 2018. It was bigger in 2018 with Juan Soto because he did not have many chromium cards. He had the Topps Chrome update, but he didn't have a Finest. He didn't have a regular Topps Chrome. So this was one of the very best cards, and then I already realized how cool this set is, and there's been an increase on cards 2018 and later. But this Bowman's Best rookie card, it goes for $10 raw, $75 in the PSA 10, so it is worth less than these others too, but it's more mainstream, and there's a lot more of them. There's 684 PSA 10s out of 763 graded for a gem rate of 89%, so there's a real argument of putting these ahead of it, but it's more recognizable and probably more liquid than the other cards. At number 12, we have Topps Finest, one of the more iconic sets in baseball card collecting. Topps Finest has been around since 1993. It was the chromium premium card back in the day, introduced refractors. It just has a lot of history with this card. It's only worth around $10 raw, $75 in a PSA 10, extremely similar to the Bowman's Best, but it is a chromium premium brand, and there's even more of them graded by PSA. One thing I've noticed with Aaron Judge rookie cards is there's not many in general graded compared to other baseball players. So we only have 938 PSA 10s out of 1,034 graded. This is the highest gem rate on the entire list of 90%. So you could argue again that these other two are higher, but I have a hard time putting a kind of one-off product with Allen and Ginter X and a more retail product with the Topps Fire over a hobby-only product like Bowman's Best and Topps Finest. Next up, we have Stadium Club. One of the sets that I think is the most undervalued for almost all baseball players. They generally have the best imagery on the cards, and they're just really impressive. More focused on the photo than the cool design. You can see a major difference between Bowman's Best and Stadium Club. Not the best Aaron Judge picture for Stadium Club, but they do look more realistic, more connected to the game, more of a snapshot into that moment, which people really like. And this card goes about $15 raw or $80 in a PSA 10. This card could be under the radar because there's only 354 PSA 10s because it's a paper stock card out of 517 graded for a gem rate of only 68%. So this could be one that you might want to target just because it is a cool image, and Stadium Club is trending up as Stadium Club Chrome is becoming more common in recent sets. People may look back and see how rare these are in comparison to more popular sets. All right, so at number 10, we have one that kind of surprised me, but that's Archives. And the reason I say it surprised me is because Archives generally does not go for very much, but this card is worth $12 raw, pretty much in line with everything else, but it's worth $130 in a PSA 10. That's because the gem rate is extremely low. There's 480 PSA 10s out of 1,430 graded for a gem rate of only 33%. And on top of that, it's a awesome design. I think that's 1956. I could be wrong, but I think it's the 1956 top design, which is one of the most iconic. And because it is that way, people target these cards. And a good example of this is like Mookie Betts, who had his Heritage rookie card in 2014, which I believe was 1965, or even Clayton Kershaw, who had the 1959 design for his Heritage rookie card. These cards are more desirable because of the design they're actually printed on. So this card does go for $130, really hard gem rate, and they are probably one of the more sought after horizontal Aaron Judge rookie cards. At number 9, we have the first of many Topps Chrome rookie cards. This is the Topps Chrome Update. Topps Chrome Update is an interesting card because it does have Aaron Judge in a hitting stance. If you look at his actual flagship image, which we'll see soon, it's him in the outfield catching a ball, which generally sells for less than a hitting image. For that reason, this rookie debut card does go for a pretty decent amount if you compare it to other cards. $15 raw or about $95 in a PSA 10. There are 1,062 PSA 10s out of 1,207 graded for a gem rate of 88%. So not the rarest card in good condition, but again, a PSA 10 count of only 1,000 is really low in comparison to modern print runs. After 2017, print runs skyrocketed in baseball, partially because of the man we're talking about right now. At number 8, we're getting into some more interesting brands that aren't as mainstream. This is Museum Collection. Museum Collection has hardly any base cards, and it's a hobby-only product, very high-end. Raw, this card goes for about $25. In a PSA 10, it's about $230. There's only 64 PSA 10s out of 107 graded for a gem rate of 59%. And that's simply because it's not a very easy-to-grade card because it's a thicker paper card with brown edges, so it's extremely obvious if there's any flaws, and just generally, there's just hardly any of these in circulation. I bet the actual print of these is just a few thousand because Museum Collection is so high end. Sticking to that same theme, we have Topps Tribute. Topps Tribute, I would argue, is better than Museum Collection because it is a more premium feel, in my opinion, and the rookies are more rare. This one is $45 raw. There has not been a PSA 10 sale in a very, very long time. For example, it went for $40.5 raw, just barely, but on April 6th, before Aaron Judge's boom, it went for $18 raw, and a day later, it went for $67 in a PSA 10. So a huge difference. Now it's $45 raw, so I bet that's a $300 card in a PSA 10. There's only 11 PSA 10s graded out of 22 total graded. Gem rate exactly at 50%. For that reason, I think it deserves to be in a pretty high spot on this list, even though these other brands might be a little bit more iconic. It's high end, it's rare, only 22 graded in total. Similar situation with the Museum Collection. At number 6, we have the old reliable, the flagship image. This is the card you can get from Topps Series 1 or in the complete set. Really cool card. Like I said, this image is a little bit better. I wish this was his flagship and this was his rookie debut, but it is what it is, and this is the card we have. Right now, it's $10 raw or $85 in the PSA 10, so not the highest value, but the market cap is significantly higher. There are 3,761 of these in a PSA 10 out of 5,986 total graded. It's almost 6,000 total graded for a gem rate of 62%. So it is a lot more common, but overall, if you had a total market cap, it's higher than probably any other card on this list so far. For that reason, I think it deserves to be above everything else. Plus, it's more iconic. It's not just about the dollar value, but how iconic the card is, and this will be more recognizable than anything else we've seen so far on the list. At number 5, we have a Bowman Chrome rookie card of Aaron Judge. This one's interesting. Bowman Chrome has had a huge resurgence recently just because a lot of it is only hobby only, and on top of that, they generally are really good pictures and they have good Bowman Chrome rookie autographs that go for a premium. This Aaron Judge goes for $20 raw or $120 in the PSA 10. So again, there are cards already on this list worth more, but this one is going to be more collectible. Bowman Chrome Parallels, the Bowman Chrome Refractors are worth a lot of money, and they're a lot more scarce. There are 1,386 PSA 10s out of 1,631 total graded for a gem rate of 85%. It's not the hardest card to gem, but again, a print run that low on a chromium, really important product like this Bowman Chrome is not bad whatsoever. At number 4, we're getting to more of the iconic cards. This is his Topps Chrome Rookie. This again is the same flagship image as his Series 1, but it's the chromium version with the refractors and the autograph that make them so valuable. This card is $25 raw at $120 in the PSA 10, very similar to the Bowman Chrome. It does have significantly more PSA 10s, 4,251 out of 4,989 total graded for a high gem rate of 85%. Very similar gem rates. There's just significantly more of the Topps Chrome versus the Bowman Chrome, and you could argue the Bowman Chrome could be ahead of this one, but again, the market cap is so high and it's so iconic, especially with the parallels. I think it's a very good option. So you could argue the Bowman Chrome and Topps Chrome could be flipped, just like you could argue the flagship and the museum collection and tribute could be flipped and so forth, but this is the iconic aspect again that makes these more collectible and valuable than each other. After that, we have a relatively new brand and card that is the Topps Chrome Silver Pack Rookie Cards. These were introduced as basically a promo. It probably was 2017, if not then, maybe a couple years prior, on top of hobby boxes. And you had a chance to have 4 cards. You have parallels, autographs, everything you want in a regular pack. But you have the possibility of getting an Aaron Judge Rookie card that is a lot more short printed than a lot of his other cards on this list. Raw, it is $40, and a PSA 10 is about $185 currently. There's only 336 total PSA 10s out of 469 graded. A 71% gem rate in comparison to other chromium cards is relatively low as well, which makes this card even more valuable. The silver pack rookies are becoming more and more commonplace, and the bad thing about recent silver packs is a lot of players, if they're in Series 1 like Aaron Judge was, they'll have a Series 1, a Series 2, and an update silver pack rookie card. So Aaron Judge was lucky that he only had the one from 2017. So finally, we are in the top 2. The number 2 card is going to be an Aaron Judge Bowman Chrome First. Doesn't have the first Bowman Chrome logo, but it is his first Bowman Chrome, and it is treated like such if you look at the pricing. This card raw is $50 and is $230 in a PSA 10. There's 1,108 PSA 10s, which again is actually pretty rare in comparison to modern print runs, out of 2,332 total graded for a gem rate of only 47% for this card. Aaron Judge, Carlos Correa, and a couple other players from 2013 were hurt, even Byron Buxton, by not having that first Bowman Chrome logo. No player did that year, and they started again in 2014. But either way, this card has become iconic. Really great pose and photo of Aaron Judge with the eye black, the Yankees helmet. He just looks like a menacing figure in the box, which I think people really enjoy about that card. Another thing is it matches his Bowman Chrome autograph, which only adds value to this base card. And the last card on this list, you probably already know what it is. It's 2017 Topps Chrome Sapphire. Only 250 of these cards were made total. They were released in a complete box set with like 3 autographs, a superfractor or 2, and a bunch of cards numbered to 5. It was an insane product that none of us really saw coming as like the exclusive Topps Chrome card, but these are the most sought after. I actually owned one in an SGC 9.5. I got it graded myself. I sold it too early, but it was one of those things where I bought another card, so I'm cool with it. But either way, this is the card that you're going to want to target as the premium Aaron Judge base rookie card. This card is $400 raw, or about $1,200 in the PSA 10. There's only 38 PSA 10s out of 48 graded for a gem rate of 79%. So anyways, that is my rookie card rankings for Aaron Judge. There's a lot of great cards I left off, like his Heritage, his Gypsy Queen, his other cards that you could even argue, but these ones generally had more value, and on top of that could be argued as more iconic. An example of that with his Heritage is the fact that it was a dual rookie card with Tyler Austin. If it wasn't for that, that card would be much more valuable and much higher on this list. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.